I'm Robin Norton-Hale. I'm the director and translator of The Barber of Seville, and I'm the joint artistic director of OperaUpClose's. I decided to set it in a Jane Austen England, not so much necessarily the England that Jane Austen lived in, but the version of her England that we have from BBC costume dramas, which are very familiar to, even I think if you're not into them and haven't watched them, you sort of recognise the style and, you know, particularly the BBC Pride and Prejudice, which made Colin Firth famous. I think in some ways people will be quite surprised to see singers doing really virtuoso singing, which is what's required for the Barber of Seville. There's lots of opportunities for them to sort of, not quite improvise, but they add their own ornaments and so on. Hearing an opera singer from a few metres away is astonishing. You know, they don't use microphones. And we had, I mean, I guess most people know that about opera, but we certainly have had people coming to see our productions in the past who have, when you're that close, you really realise they don't use microphones. You realise what an enormous sound they make and what an incredible kind of physical feat that is.
I'm Elspeth Wilkes and I'm musical director for OperaUpClose's Barber of Seville. I hope that it will get more people coming to opera that wouldn't otherwise come. I think a lot of people have a view of opera when they look at Covent Garden or the Colosseum, a large venue, a bit stuffy, a bit unapproachable, feel almost as though they'd be scared to go along for fear of doing the wrong thing. And I think that when you have a smaller venue and you have these wonderful new English translations, they're so much more accessible for people. And I think, you know, from working on La Bohème with OperaUpClose, we had so many people saying to us that it was the first time they'd ever come to an opera, and that they'd never realised that it could be like that, and that they would enjoy it so much.
My name is Richard Immergluck. I'm playing the title role in The Barber of Seville or Salisbury. The everyday person, you know, at the end of their day at work can go to the opera and instead of sitting down for 4 hours and leaving at 12 o'clock, can sit down for, you know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. You know, it's a little bit of light entertainment and a drink at the end. It's not too bad, is it?